Hello everyone, welcome to HardReset.Info channel. Today we have an exciting and technical live stream. We are comparing two smartphones in a real gaming test, PUBG Mobile and Asphalt 8. We will measure FPS, monitor CPU usage, GPU usage and track battery temperature while gaming. So today we are testing Samsung Galaxy Z Fold7 and Samsung Galaxy Z Flip7. So quick specs of these smartphones. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold7 has processor Snapdragon 8 Elite. GPU type is Adreno 830 and it has 12 GB of RAM. Here it is. Now I will show you that is really Samsung Galaxy Z Fold7 and quick specs of Samsung Galaxy Z Flip7 FE. Processor is Exynos 2500. GPU type is Xclaps 950 and it has 12 GB of RAM. So now we can start our test. Let's launch PUBG Mobile on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold7. Both smartphones have similar battery levels and I have set identical graphics settings for fair testing. So let's start the match. I will be playing for around 10 minutes to simulate a real match. And now we will immediately start observing FPS, CPU usage, GPU usage and battery temperature. Here is in the top of the screen CPU, GPU, battery temperature and here FPS. So CPU usage now is around 40%. GPU usage now is around 50%. Battery temperature is 32.7 degrees. And we have 120 FPS. Okay, so now let's try to find the vehicle and drive somewhere. So as you can see, we have 120 FPS all the time. CPU usage is all the time between 30 and 70%. GPU usage is between 30 and 80%. And battery temperature now is 35 degrees. So I think now 2 minutes more of playing PUBG on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold7, and then we will move to PUBG Mobile on Samsung Galaxy Z Flip7. Okay, so I think it's enough. Now I'm going to make quickly notes of the indicators. So we had 120 FPS. CPU usage was between 30 and 70%. GPU usage was between 30 and 80%. And battery temperature now is 35.2 degrees. Okay, so let's close PUBG on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold7 and let's launch it on Samsung Galaxy Z Flip7. So the indicators are also here in the top of the screen: CPU, GPU, battery temperature and FPS. So Samsung Galaxy Z Flip7 currently shows 120 FPS. CPU load is around 40%. GPU load is around 15%. And battery temperature is 32.1 degrees. Okay, let's try to find the vehicle. As you can see, CPU usage now is around 40%. GPU usage is around 30%. 120 FPS. And battery temperature is 36.5 degrees. Okay, here is the car. Let's drive. Okay, wait. So guys, we have 120 FPS all the time. CPU usage is between 20 and 50% all the time. GPU usage is between 15 and 40% all the time, and battery temperature now is 38.2 degrees. So I think it's enough. Now we can close PUBG Mobile on Samsung Galaxy Z Flip7. Now I will launch Asphalt 8 on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold7, and while it's launching I will make quickly notes of the indicators on Samsung Galaxy Z Flip7. So we had 120 FPS. CPU usage was between 20 and 50%. GPU load was between 15 and 40%. And battery temperature was 38.5 degrees. 38.5 degrees. So now let's start the race. Okay, start. During the first race we had 120 FPS, CPU usage was between 30 and 40%, GPU usage was between 30 and 40%, and battery temperature now is 31.9 degrees. So let's quickly start the second race now. And check if the indicators will change. So the indicators in the second race was the same as in the first one. We had 120 FPS, CPU and GPU usage was between 30 and 40%, and battery temperature now is 32.7 degrees. So now I will make notes. FPS 120, CPU usage between 30 and 40%, GPU usage between 30 and 40%, and battery temperature 32.4 degrees. So let's move to Samsung Galaxy Z Flip7 and let's launch Asphalt 8. So we had 120 FPS during the first race. CPU usage was between 20 and 40%, GPU usage was between 5 and 30%, and battery temperature is 33.5 degrees. So let's start the second race. And then I will show you my notes. indicators in the second race was the same as in the first one. We had 120 FPS, CPU usage was between 20 and 40%, GPU usage was between 5 and 30%, and battery temperature now is 33.7 degrees. So now I will note these indicators. So FPS 120, CPU usage between 20 and 40%, GPU usage between 5 and 30%, and battery temperature 33.6 degrees. So now I will show you my notes. So here you can see my notes. Here is Samsung Galaxy Z Fold7, and here is Samsung Galaxy Z Flip7. When we played PUBG Mobile on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold7, we had 120 FPS, CPU usage was between 30 and 70%, GPU usage was between 30 and 80%, and battery temperature was 35.2 degrees. When we played PUBG Mobile on Samsung Galaxy Z Flip7, we had 120 FPS, CPU usage was between 20 and 50%, GPU usage was between 15 and 40%, and battery temperature was 38.5 degrees. When we played Asphalt 8 on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold7, we had 120 FPS, CPU usage was between 30 and 40%, GPU usage was between 30 and 40%, and battery temperature was 32.4 degrees. And when we played Asphalt 8 on Samsung Galaxy Z Flip7, we had 120 FPS, CPU usage was between 20 and 40%, GPU usage was between 5 and 30%, and battery temperature was 33 and 33.6 degrees. So that's it for today's live stream. Thank you all for joining it. If you enjoyed this test, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and let me know in the comments down below which other smartphones you would like to see in the future tests. See you in the next stream, guys. Bye bye!